Iceman, no more Mr. Nice Man. The worst music review on this platform has arrived. I drop very honest and biased opinions, of which is something that a lot of music reviewers don't do these days because they're scared they might get fucking shunned out on YouTube for some reason. I don't really care. So, Drake dropped. I absolutely love the album cover, although just today I found out that it was the glove that's in the album cover is apparently Michael Jackson's. I'm not so sure about that, but somebody said that and they want Kendrick to wake up again just because of that. Sure, academics busted 3 nuts because he dropped 3 different albums at the same time. I'm not listening to all of that. I listened to ICEMAN, which was the one that was teased. Drake touched up on a lot of issues that were, of course, anticipated with the rap beef that happened 2 years ago, actually. And that's probably something that like everybody was expecting to happen or was waiting to happen because of the silence that Drake was on. This is the problem with the rap beef is things like this happen, and a lot of like artists that touched up on it said that like the rap beef kind of affected how we like listen to music now because we pick sides and now it's like civil wars and all that. But anyway, the album itself is actually not bad. It's something you expect if you've already heard like a lot of Drake albums. It's not like I wouldn't say it's like a classic Drake album, but it's a Drake album nonetheless. Beat selection was immaculate. I think I loved almost every beat on there. I don't know who worked on it, but I'll put it right here if I get the information. It was really good. He also showed a lot of good work ethic in a way with the music videos and 3 albums, because you don't catch a lot of artists like putting in that much work into rollouts and music videos, because there's almost a music video for every single song on ICEMAN. I'm not sure about the other albums, but almost the entire ICEMAN has like music videos and shit. The only time I see that is like Tyler the Creator with like Chromacopia and all his other albums. But one problem lies at hand, which is his cope to the rap beef. Because one moment the guy's flexing and saying it didn't affect him significantly, and then the next he's just spitting victim bars about how they only came after him because he's white or Jewish and all that, which really has you wondering if he really did cope with, or if he really is coping well with the whole situation. Probably isn't anyway. I mean, he probably likely wants a round 2 or is hinting towards a round 2. I don't know. I don't mind it. I would love to see Bloodshed again. We saw a Future feature actually. Say that 5 times fast. With Molly Santana, which is my favorite song, and Future is still screaming free bands, rightfully so. Which is actually a surprise because, if I'm not mistaken, on the Civil War side of things, Future was on the side where they just didn't hate, where they just didn't like Drake. I'm sure We Don't Trust You was referring to Drake. I don't know, bruh. At this point, I don't know. Bees on the Table was probably the worst song on the album. It was straight garbage. 21 Savage is becoming, or has already become, like the worst person to feature on the song. We went from him being on Rockstar with Post Malone and everybody wanting him to be on a song to kick out just being the worst song on Jack Boys, and now Bees on the Table is just the worst song on ICEMAN. Overall, it was a solid album. I'd give it a 7.9 out of 10. Anyone that says complete shit about it or just doesn't give it any credit, like at least the beats or the features or anything, either didn't listen to the album or just wanted to talk shit. This is the treatment y'all gave My Delete Later, and it was a solid album, but because it was in the midst of a rap beef, we all just shit on it. It had so many good songs on it that I still listen to this day, but it was buried in the mud just because of everything that happened and him actually deleting the song later. The moment you walk in with this pick a side mentality is where music starts to become hard to enjoy. But that's all. Thanks for watching. Follow for more dumb reviews, and I will see you in the next one.